Hi guys, it's Becky and we're ready to start our November 2017 readings in just a moment. But first I want to say thank you to all of you out there for liking, subscribing, and sharing my videos. It means so much to me to know that you're enjoying them and that they're helping you in some way. Here where I am in the United States, November is a month of Thanksgiving. We'll be celebrating that holiday soon. So I just want to say to everyone all around the world, and I can see from the Google Analytics that you guys are really watching me from all around the planet, and I am so grateful for that. Oh, it's so exciting. So I just want to say happy Thanksgiving no matter where you are around the world. I send you love, lots of love and blessings. Please hug yourself for me, and also please remember to celebrate yourself during this wonderful fall month, November 2017. Okay, without further ado, we are ready for those readings, and I'll see you at yours. Oh, I forgot to say one more thing. Thank you guys for asking for private readings. I'm so grateful and honored to do those for you. And if anyone else out there would feel inclined toward a private reading, I would welcome that inquiry. Just look down in the description box below and you'll see all those details. All right, without further ado, much love guys. I'll see you at your reading. Hi Capricorn, it's Becky, and we are getting ready to do your November 2017 Love Focus reading. And we have here today the two decks that we're going to be using. I have already created a sacred space around us and the cards today, and I have already asked our angels and spirit guides and God Source Creator to join us in the reading today to help us get as clear messages as we can possibly get. Now, we're going to be doing a different spread this time. It's a 9-card spread called the Loving Cup, and it is focused on love between you and someone that you may be thinking about as you come to the reading today. Now remember, it doesn't have to be another person that is already your partner or already in a formal relationship of any kind. It can be just someone that is on your mind today as you come to this reading. And it may not have even gone past that stage, but it is someone that is in your mind as we come to the reading today. And we're going to call that person the, quote, partner, unquote, even though it may not be an official partnership at this stage. But for ease of nomenclature, we will use that word. All right. We've got our Wheel of the Year Tarot. We've got our Messages from Your Angels by Doreen Virtue. And we are just about ready to begin. Okay. All right, angels, we are reading for Capricorn, love-focused, November 2017. And we want to know what is the current situation or state of the situation between Capricorn and the other person that we are calling the partner, even though they may not be an official partner. Okay, and we'll come back to that. I know it flipped over, and that's fine. We'll look at it closely in a minute, Capricorn. Angels, we're ready. What is the partner's current position? The other person in this reading. That one, yes. Thank you, angels. Angels, what is Capricorn's position? I know my eyes hit this one, and that's the one I'm going to take. Angels, what are the desires that Capricorn has as they've come to the reading today regarding this situation? Angels, what is the partner's desire? Thank you. Angels, what is the main challenge, I should say? Angels, what is the challenge that Capricorn faces regarding this situation? What is the challenge the other person faces regarding this situation? The challenge, okay. That's 2. I will shuffle one more time, Capricorn. If 2 come out again, then we'll take it as that it was meant to be 2. Angels, once again, 1 card, please, for the challenges that the other person in this reading, the partner, faces. Okay. And now, angels, outcome and advice for our beautiful Capricorns who are watching today. All right. Angels, outcome and advice for the partner or other person rather involved in the reading. Okay, good. I'm going to just pop up and make sure that all of those cards will be visible. Yep, they should be when we turn them over. Okay, Capricorn, now the first card we asked, this first card here is your current, or is the current state of this situation. And whatever the situation is, and for all of you it's different, but the current state is one of extreme happiness, joy, contentment. This is the Ten of Cups, and it is truly one of the most beautiful cards in the tarot deck as it regards love. And this is true love. This is true partnership. And as you can see, the happy family, there's a child and a cat, a dog, this beautiful bower of flowers, all embedded with these 10 cups of overflowing joy. And so we could say it's a stable home life. It maybe even be a traditional marriage or something like a marriage. So this is the current state of the situation between you and this other person. So I'm very curious to know. The angels told us in position 2, this will be the partner's position. This card has come out quite a bit in many of the readings today. This is the Hermit. And the Hermit is one of the most powerful energies in the deck because it is a member of what we call the Major Arcana, which are the archetypal energies that represent this journey that we all live here on Earth. And in number 9 of the Major Arcana, we have depicted a hermit. Now, some people say that this hermit represents God showing up in your reading, and it could very well be, or spirit, or your angels or your guides showing up to tell you that, there's guidance here. But this, remember, is for the partner's current position in this overall situation. And so we can say that the partner's current position is one of seeking the correct way to take this, seeking the correct path for the partner and perhaps for this situation in general. And it could be that the partner is seeking guidance from a higher source and seeking, to be enlightened as to which way to go on this path or the other path. And there is some very special writing over here on this stone. And we could say that it's some sort of sacred writing. It actually looks to me to be very similar to the runes that came out of the Norse cultures up in Norway, Denmark, and Sweden a long, long, long time ago. And so we could say that this is some sort of sacred tablet with sacred symbol, and this may represent someone who is going within, not taking action, so to speak, right now, but going within to determine how they really feel and what is the correct path for them. All right, in your situation, Capricorn, this is basically your current position in this overall situation, which seems to be that one there. And your current position is you want some kind of transformative change. Either that or you are undergoing a transformative change. Now, this has come up before where we've had 2 major arcanas between the 2 persons involved in this reading. And yours is the card of transformation. The number is 13. It is a major arcana. It is a huge force, an archetype in the deck, and it is the Death card, which, please be aware, is not real death. What this means, death, as it relates to metamorphosis into another life or another lifestyle or whatever it is, it's definitely transformative change. And that is your position in the situation. And my guess is you want something to shift massively. And it could be that you're undergoing a change yourself so that you can get to this, or maybe you want the other person to, okay, that's enough of that. Let's get on with it, with this transformation, so that we can both enjoy this. That is something that we will have to see. I'm going to take another card on you. Just a second here. Angels, can you give us a clarifying card on the nature of Capricorn's position? Okay. All right, I'm just going to take it like it fell. I know several fell out, and so we're not going to take them. Let me just look. Yeah, those don't apply, but these two apply. How odd is it, Capricorn, that the transformation that you want to happen involves some kind of communication. And since they are not really talking at the present moment because they're in contemplation, that's what you're wishing to transform. Now, this is the Princess of Wands and the Princess of Pentacles. In the regular Rider-Waite deck, these are pages. And of course, pages generally represent messages, communication. And indeed, this lovely Wands princess, she's waiting on some kind of love communication or of passion. She's got her roses there, and she's got these letters draped across this wall. And here is the sword, or not the sword, the wand of passion. And she is, you can see the little red ribbon that ties it and some of the hearts on it. She's waiting for a message from someone. And indeed, this lady here, this young lady here, the Princess of Pentacles, she appears to be writing a message. So we don't know which way this, either that or writing a reply to a message. She wants communication, and this one wants communication. And that's what you want. You want to transform this silence from the other side over here into communication. Now, let's go to the next position. What are your desires? Your desires in the situation right now, Capricorn, are represented by the energies embodied by this fabulous King of Swords. He is insightful. Swords are mental energy. He's got his book of knowledge and experience here. He is sitting there on his throne next to his fireplace, and he is a wise, thoughtful, logical king. He gets to the truth. He is truth. He represents truth. The sword here that he holds represents truth. He is a just king. He's maybe has a book of laws there, or a book of some kind of rules that he follows. But he is very logical. He speaks truth. He speaks his authentic truth. He is truth. And he is clear and plain speaking. There is no BS when it comes to this king. So that's what you're desiring. You're desiring to cut through whatever may be going on in that silence that you're feeling from that other person. You want to cut through that. You just want to cut through the BS, and you want to get on with it. Or if there is no BS, you just want to cut through any delays that may be involved, or any time period. You're not, sometimes this guy can be a little impatient. I mean, he just wants to get down to brass tacks, and it may be that there's delays here, which seem to be the case, that you're ready to work through and get to the bottom of things, and let's have a conversation. This guy here, he has lots of conversations because his energy is that of the mind, and he's very, very verbose and can carry on a conversation quite lively and quite, I should say quite, yes, in quite a lively manner, and he's very, very smart. Lots of witty repartee, perhaps, is what you are wishing to have, and you're just not getting it. The other person, what are their desires? Well, you know what? The other person in this, the partner, so to speak, what are they desiring? Well, here we have the Seven of Pentacles, Capricorn. They're not ready, exactly ready to, I mean, they are desiring fruition as she's picking this apple, but look, she's very pregnant. There's still a gestation period. So this other person, yes, they do desire something, Capricorn. They do desire something to come to fruition, but it's just not time for them yet, okay? So that means you're going to have a little bit of patience there. Now, what is the challenge facing you, Capricorn? Well, you have the Nine of Cups. And what is the challenge with the Nine of Cups? The Nine of Cups is wish fulfillment. This is the card of everyone's dreams coming true. And you can see this lovely picnic. And, you know, one of these couples is you and this other person. And you're just desiring this happy, joyous scene of celebration. And this is your challenge. Your challenge is to be patient. You know, I know you want to change everything up to this, excuse me, but your challenge is to hold the faith, keep your wish close to your heart, and keep visualizing this wish. You know, the 9 is here. It's only a step away, Capricorn, from the 10. It's only just a little tiny step, which is it's just going to be a bit more time while this partner goes through a little bit more development, so to speak, in their own mind before they pick that fruit and bring things to fruition with you, Capricorn. But just hold on to your faith and your hope and your wish and keep visualizing it. That's going to help you. Now, the challenge to the partner is this. The partner, which may explain a lot. The partner's challenge is the 7 of Swords. Now, the 7 of Swords is an interesting card, and it can be read a lot of different ways. But in this depiction, in this deck, you can see that the couple, which one of the parties of the couple, you know, has her eyes shut and her head on his chest, and she's so in love. And this gentleman here, while he's embracing her, he's got his eye on this other cutie over here, who seems to be quite the coquette. She seems to be quite a flirtatious woman, and she's sort of looking at him from the corner of her eye in a very flirtatious manner. So what does that mean? If this is this person's fears, what they are fearing is to enter into a relationship that is similar to one they had in the past, before they got to this point, where perhaps there was a situation where they were afraid they would lose someone to another person. And now the genders don't matter, so it doesn't matter these genders. Forget the genders. So the partner is challenged to release this fear of losing you, or yes, I'm going to say that, losing you to someone else. Or their challenge is to, I just heard, release themselves from their own fear of not being good enough in their mind's eye to keep you interested in them. Somehow they feel not quite up to snuff. Maybe they feel maybe a little bit less than, but you would never know that, because I think on the surface they appear to you to be very, what's the word I want to say? You know, have a lot of, why is my brain failing me here? A lot of self-respect for themselves, and to have, you know, a healthy ego about their own self-worth. But actually, they may be feeling a little bit less than, and they're thinking, oh my gosh, if I do go forward, you know, on this path toward this, with my Capricorn, you know, am I enough to keep them? Are they going to leave me, like perhaps happened in previous relationships? Or, you know, are they going to still find me interesting when I let them get close to me and see the real me? So there is a fear that they're going to have to let go of, and it's probably based on things that happened before, or their own lack of self-worth or self-confidence in the ability to actually keep this relationship going in a healthy way. All right, now, what is the divine guidance and outcome? We asked angels to help us. Now, for your divine guidance and outcome card, Capricorn, Spirit is showing us the 6 of Pentacles. This is a card of, yes, charity. As you can see, this richly robed, rich man is giving money to these children here because they're very poor. You can see the way they're dressed, and they're needy. Yes, he's magnanimous. Okay, so basically the outcome, it can also mean, give and take. A healthy give and take. Why do I say that? Of course, this rich man can afford to give the money to these children, but look at the smile on his face. He derives great pleasure from giving. if these two poor children were not open to receive and allow him to give to them, they would refuse him, and it would deprive him of his joy. On the other hand, these two children are very happy to receive. If this man refused to give, it would deprive them of the joy of receiving. So, the outcome advice card for you, Capricorn, is to be open to give and take in this relationship in a balanced way. It's completely balanced. No one is giving too much. No one is taking too much. No one is, causing an imbalance. So remember, stay balanced in the give and take. If you feel like you're what we call over-functioning, meaning you're the one, doing all the work to get this thing off the ground, then it's out of balance. And you must remember, always have a balance between give and take. Now, maybe it's not 50-50 every step of the way, but sometimes maybe the other person needs a little bit more. Maybe it's going to be an 80-20 for a little bit, but then it always goes back to this homeostasis, this nice balance between the give and the take, with each person balanced in that. Okay, so that's your advice. Stay balanced in that. What is the advice for the partner? Oh my gosh, the King of Cups again. This gentleman has come out so many times in the course of all my readings. Okay, so the partner's outcome or advice from Spirit is this. Go forward. You've been in meditation long enough. Things have been stalled long enough. There's enough gestation period already passed. Let go of those fears and embrace the love you have to give in a mature manner, a manner that befits the King of Cups, cups being the emotions of life. This gentleman is a mature man. He's grounded with both feet on the ground. He holds the cup of offering. He's offering that cup, and he's offering it to you, Capricorn. He's offering it to you. So that is the advice to him, is embrace embrace all the life lessons you've learned. Let go of the fears that have been there. Know that you've waited long enough, and now is the time to make the offer. And your job, Capricorn, is to stay balanced. Just like this gentleman is offering to the other persons involved, he's making an offer. So we have two cards here at the end on both sides of the cup, of this loving cup, where it seems to be an offering is going on. And so that is probably what this meaning is. This gentleman or woman, whoever it is being advised to offer, make an offer of something. It doesn't have to be full tilt marriage and, church wedding and all that stuff. No, it can just be the offer to, even date if you haven't been dating this person, or an offer to take the dating relationship up a notch. Or even, just to ask you out casually as friends, if it's just at that level for now. But nonetheless, that is what I'm seeing. What are the angels saying? Angels, what about Capricorn? We are about to finish their reading. Can you go ahead and give us a message for them for the month of November 2017 as we finish the reading today? Angels, this one? Okay. That one was just about to fly out of my hand. Let's see what it is. Okay. It says, this is from the angel Desiree. And she says, no, conditions aren't favorable right now. Wait or look into other options and ask the angels to help, guide, and comfort you. All right, so that's what we said here. The conditions aren't right just yet. They aren't right just yet. And you are being advised to hold on to hope, hold on to your wish, keep your heart open and hold on to your wish. Have a little bit of patience and a little bit of balance when it comes to maybe if you start to get impatient, have a little balanced approach, and understand that there's a little bit more development to happen before it is time to pick the fruit. And before this person probably feels this level of maturity so that they can move forward. So there's just a little bit more time, a little bit more development in the unseen. But the angels are here to guide and help and comfort you, Capricorn, as you bide your time a little bit longer. Okay, that is it, Capricorn. I hope you enjoyed your reading. I'm wishing you a happy Thanksgiving if you are in the United States. It's been such a pleasure to read for you today. I am sending you peace, richest blessings, and love, great love, beyond your wildest dreams. And so it is.